Alrighty, guys. All right, so for today's workout, we have lower body today. We are gonna need sliders. If you don't have sliders, remember you can use paper plates. You could also use, if you have hardwood floors or concrete or something like that, you could also use a towel to slide. You could use the lid to like totes, all kinds of different options that you can use there. If you don't have any of that, don't worry about it. You don't need it. We can do something without. So let's get started. We're going to get into our warm up. We are going to start off with some Green Bay chops, kind of like quick feet. Let me move my chair. All right, so we'll just be in place, move those feet kind of nice and quickly. If that pounding is too much, you can do the fast feet forward and backwards. Okay, so either in place or the chomps quickly. All right, let's get started. So just relaxing the upper body. So we are doing some lower body today. So we're just kind of getting our body warmed up. Breathe, press into those feet, go nice and quick. About 10 seconds left. Then we'll be switching it up. Remember, you can also be doing the quick feet this way. 5, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so from here, we're gonna go into a RDL march. So basically it's kind of like that deadlift march. So we'll be without weights. You're just going to reach down, press the hips as far back as you can. Get that big stretch through your hamstring. All right, let's go. So stretch it back. Really press those hips as far back as you can. And the standing leg, or the one leg, should be mostly straight. The straighter, the more you're going to feel that stretch. Perfect, good. 8 seconds left here. If it feels good, you can kind of hang out a little longer on each side. It doesn't have to be a rush. All right, go ahead and rest. So now we're going to go ahead and lay down on our backs. We're going to do a glute bridge. All right, so we're going to be up, having those knees hip width distance apart. From here, I'm going to have you walk a couple steps out on your heels. So you're on your heel, and then you're going to walk it back in. All right. If that is uncomfortable, you get to determine how far. You might even go all the way to straight and then walk it back in. That's fine too. All right, let's go. So you can kind of press into the backs of your arms, press into the back of your neck. Keep the hips lifted as high as you can. Good. Keep those hips lifted. You want to feel this in the back of your leg. Less than 10. Taking those little walks. Whew, make sure you're on your heel. That's important. All right, 3, 2, stand back up. All right, here we go. We're going to go right back into those chops or those quick feet. Here we go. 3, 2, let's go. Nice and quick. So your core is staying engaged and you're just moving those feet as fast as you can. Things are kind of feeling loose. That's good. Keep moving. Looking good. All right, 5, speed up, speed up, speed up. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna go to those marches. All right, here we go. 3, 2, march. So press those hips back. Good. Over accentuate, pushing those hips back. Just so you can feel that deep stretch of the hamstrings. If on the next round you want to do it with weights, you can. 3, we're going to lay on our backs. And 2, 1. All right, here we go. On our back. Hips up and march. Make sure you're on your heel. You're going to slowly walk your feet out, keeping your hips as high up as you can. And then walk it back in, taking your time. Maybe you take 2 steps out, 2 steps in. Maybe take 3 steps or 4 steps out. Really dig those heels down, down, down into the ground. 8 seconds. Almost. Here we go. 3, 2, go ahead and put it down. One last time, guys. Last time through. All right, here we go. Green Bay chops or fast feet. Let's go. So we're either fast feet or we're chopping. Stay on those toes. Quick, quick, quick. Good. So you can go a little faster. We got like 10 seconds left. Let's go, let's go. Let's get toasty. 5. Good. 3, 2, and rest. All right, we're gonna go to those marches. If you wanna do it with dumbbells, you can, or if you feel fine without, that's no worries either. Here we go, 3, 2, let's go. Press those hips back. Perfect. Looking good. We got about 10 seconds left here. If you're not feeling anything, you really want to press farther back with those hips like you're trying to touch the back wall. All right, let's go down to the ground. This is our last one, glute bridge into that walk. All right, let's go. Press down. Really try to have a little grippiness through the booty. Walk those feet out. Hips are lifted. You're doing good. You have about 10 seconds left. Even if you don't go very far and you just keep you're worrying about keeping your hips lifted and you just keep that nice safe spine, that is totally cool. Just as long as you feel it in your hamstrings, that's great. 3, 2, all right, guys. All right, so what's gonna happen? We're gonna do 2 exercises, okay? We're gonna do 2 exercises. We'll do those 2 times and then we're gonna move on, okay? So 2 exercises, two times through, we'll move on. All right, so first exercise, we're gonna have our dumbbells. You're gonna do a lunge forward and backwards. So it's gonna go step forward if you can. That same foot that you step forward with, you're gonna step backwards. Okay, so that's 1. Then you'll do 2. Okay, we're gonna try to go to 10. 10 of those and then we'll switch to the other side, 10 forward and backwards. Does that make sense? So then once we do those, then we're gonna put it down and we're gonna go into 15 jump lunges, okay? If you're like, I'm not doing jump lunges, that's totally cool too. You're just gonna do the same thing that we just did without falling. Okay, and then we'll do that 2 times through. All right, guys. If you need it, grab your dumbbells for those lunges and let's get started. I gotta get my dumbbells ready. Sorry about that, guys. All right, here we go. We're going to 10 lunges. We're gonna step forward, backwards. Let's go. All right, aiming for 10. So again, we're gonna step forward, then take that same step with the same foot, go backwards. That's 1. Good. If you don't have space for that, don't worry, just do the forward or just do the backwards, and you'll just move forward and do the other ones. Think of it like a tick-tock or a seesaw. Shoulders are up. There you go. Good. Step far enough back that you're trying to aim for that back knee to hit the ground. Gosh, I already lost count. So whenever you guys switch legs, will you just like be overly dramatic so I can see that you've switched legs? There we go. Good. Perfect. Nice job on those lunges. They're getting tired. All right. So once you've done 10 forward, backward steps, good. Thank you. All right. We're going to the other side. Woohoo. So this naturally gets that heart rate up, gets you a little breathless. Whew. Now, if you're not able to tap the knee to the ground, that is okay. Okay, you're just going towards it, even if you can't go all the way there. Big explosive push off. Be gentle with yourself. Good form. If you need to do a little less just to keep good form and go a little slower, that's fine. Good work. Good. We're about there, or so I think. Good. All right. If you finish, we're going to go into those jump lunges. If you didn't finish, no worries. All right, here we go. So we've got 15 jump lunges or quick lunges, okay? So if you're doing quick, it's going to be step, 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 just as quick as you can. All right, 15. Here we go. Let's just do them one for one for right now, okay? So then let's make it 16. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2. Good. 9, 10. Come on. 11. Whatever number you're on. Oh, it's burning. Last one. All right. All right, you guys, here we go. We're going to do it again. And then we're done with them. All right. Grab your dumbbells. Anytime you need a drink, have your drink nearby. All right. All right, guys, you ready? This is our last time doing 10 seesaws, lunges. 3, 2, all right, let's go. Step it forward. Good. Looking good. And anytime, if the weight is too much, you can put the weight down or change the weight or go to a lower rep count. Maybe only do 8. Let me know when you switch sides again. Oh, it's burning. We know that for sure. Our legs are there. They're getting stronger. All right, good. Thank you. All right, so maybe you're switching legs. Maybe you still got a few more. That's okay. All right, let's do it. Woo. Keeping that core nice and strong. Whew. We're almost there. Nice form. Good. All right. Once you finish, weights are down. We're getting ready for those jump lunges. All right, here we go. 16 total. You ready? Get those legs ready. Here we go. 3, 2. All right, let's go. You got it. Nothing wrong with having a step. Ah. All right. Jello legs complete. That's only the first exercise. Okay, guys. So don't worry, we're gonna switch over to the hamstrings now. Okay, so that was a little bit more quad, maybe a little bit more booty focus. Now we're gonna go into those hamstrings back here. Okay, so this is where, if you want, you're gonna need your sliders. We're gonna be in a glute bridge like we were in the warm-up. We're gonna slide our feet out. Your favorite, Nicole, slide back in, okay? If you can, maybe do out, both of them back in, okay? I'll show you what I mean. So I've got my sliders. If you don't have sliders, or if you know that this isn't gonna be good for you, you just do the same thing we did for warm-up, okay? Your heels are dug into that. You lift up, squeeze your booty. You're gonna go out, make sure my sliders are working with me. Bring it back in, out, slide if you need to modify, okay? It's almost a guarantee you're gonna make some gnarly faces doing this. Okay, it's almost guaranteed. So we're gonna do 10 sliding out, back in, okay? Even if it's 10 out and in, okay, that's fine. If you're doing the walking, you're on your heels, walk it out a few steps, walk it back in, okay? Keeping your core strong to protect the back. And press down in your hands. Then we're gonna stand up and we'll do pickups. All right, so here we go. Let's do 10, slide out, slide back in. All right, let's get it. Stay on your heels. Yes, it's hard. Once you finish your 10, stand up. Woo. Starts to lock up those hamstrings. All right, so we're gonna do 15 pickups. Make sure your sliders are away so you don't step on them, okay? So now pickups, chest is up. We're just gonna go out towards the ground, stand back up again. The goal is to get low to the ground. If you need to not jump, you're just stepping, okay? Out to the side. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Down, chest up. We're going for 15. See if you can go quickly. Chest is up. There you go. Good. All right, one last time. There's comfort knowing there's only the last time. Back to your sliders, 15, or I'm sorry, goodness gracious. 10, slide out, slide back in, let's go. Try to really focus on keeping your knees right in line with your hips. Woo. All right, whenever you're ready. Once you finished your 10, put your sliders, move them away. We're not gonna need them for a little bit, maybe not anymore. Okay, ready? 15 pickups, let's go. Good. Nice and soft. Absorb through those legs. Good. All right, I think I did a couple more. Okay, we're moving on. All right. So, oh yeah, we do need a slider. We need one slider. Okay, so we're gonna do our side lunge. And again, you can do this without the slider if you need to. So we're gonna have one foot on. Our goal is to stand on the leg without the slider. Okay, it's like a squat. The other leg just kind of goes out there. Okay, so it's a side lunge, but you're focusing on this leg. So hips are gonna go back, slide. My hips are gonna go as far back. I feel this stretch greatly in my inner thigh. Stand on this leg to slide it back in, okay? You'll do 10 on that side, 10 on this side, And then we'll go into jump squats. Okay. So be gentle, especially if you don't feel warmed up in your inner thighs, you might feel like a pool. So don't go super, super far at first. All right. You ready? Here we go. Now, if you don't have a slider, you're just going to do kind of like walk it out, slide it back, kind of sliding it back in, drag your leg back in. You don't have to have a slider for that. All right, guys, 10 of them each side. Let's go. Slide it out. Remember, stand on this leg, slide it back in. Get low. Good. Good. Last one. If you're doing it with me, that's okay. If you weren't, now we're going to switch other side. Make sure my weights are out of the way. Good. Nice job, guys. Last one. Woo. All right. We're going into those jump squats. If jumping isn't going to be your thing, you're just going to go fast squats. Okay. Or you can go up onto your toes. So 15 of these. All right. Here we go. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. So jump squats. If you need to modify, you're up on your toes or just doing quickly. Good. Good. Whew. All right. So I forgot to remind you as well, if you don't want to use the sliders and that leg going out is too tricky, just do your regular squats, just like we did with the jump squats, but without the jump. You can do it weighted if you would rather. You can also have weights and do that way too. All right. So lots of options. All right. 10 each side. If that's what you're doing, here we go. Let's get it. Good. All right. Other leg, if you're doing that. Good. You guys got this. All right, jump lunges. Put my slider away. Not lunges. Don't do lunges. All right, jump squats. 3, 2, we got 15. Let's go. Good. All right, nice. All right, we have 3 more groups like that, guys. So we just finished that halfway point, a little bit more than halfway. Okay, this next one, we're gonna be on our knees. We're gonna do what's called like a hip thruster. So if you have grumpy knees and you need to fold up your yoga mat, have your mat so you have that to set your knees on, that's fine. You can do that. You're gonna take your dumbbells. You're gonna hold them down by your side, okay? Or one.
You're just gonna sit back onto your heels, stand back up. And it's like a squeeze of the butt cheek. Like you got that $100 bill there. Okay, so knees are right underneath your hips. You're gonna sit back, pull forward, squeeze. It's a little bit of a tuck, just a little bit, not overly exaggerated where it puts pressure on your spine, okay? So we're doing 10 of these. And then I forgot the next part, but we'll do it. Gorilla squats. All right, so here we go, 10 of these. 3, 2, 1, whenever you're ready, go. So sit back, press those hips forward. You can even hold one at your hips. See if that works. So it's not quite the burn I was hoping for, but it still does a little bit. So the next round, I'll give you another option just in case we needed a little bit more resistance that I think I can get you. So what we're gonna do now is we'll do our gorilla squats. So let's hop on up. All right, so with the gorillas, it's kind of like the jump in and out, but instead of jumping, we're just gonna go down towards the ground, up. Okay, you can be just either on your tiptoes reaching up, or you can add that hop at the top. Okay, so nice and low inner thigh stretch, up with a hop, or just tiptoes, or just stay flat-footed. Okay, we've got, how many do we do? 15 of these. All right, these are meant to be fast to get that heart rate up. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Drop it down. Good. Chest is up. Perfect. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, if you want to make this one harder, is you'll lay on your back now. And instead of doing the kneeling version, you'll do the laying down version. You're gonna put your dumbbell on your hips. You can do one or both. Feet are right underneath your knees, right in line with hips. Press into the feet. Okay, this will give you a little bit more resistance if you want to do these, okay? Your choice. Whew. All right, we got 10 of these. Maybe you add both dumbbells. Do what you got. Let's go. All right, once you finish your 10, gently put the weights down. All right, we've got 15 gorillas. Really focus on getting as low to the ground as you can. Drop down into those inner thighs. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 15. Good. Good. All right, guys, we're getting there. So we're going to do, with weights, a single leg RDL. So there's two options you can do here. You can do like we did at the beginning with like that march. Well, you'll put one foot in front, press those hips back with the weights. Okay, you can just stay all on one leg here. Do your 10, switch the other leg. If you'd rather do more balancing with it, you can come here. Okay, totally your choice. Either 10 of those or 10 of these, and then switch to the other side depending on what you want to do. All right, so you can try both if you want, but we'll do 10 each leg, and then we'll go into something else. Okay, so let's get started. I'm gonna start off with like the march one. I feel like I can do those without falling easier. Really feel that stretch of the hamstring. Good. Pull that toe towards your face, over exaggerate it. You'll feel it right there in that hamstring. All right, whenever you're finished, switch to the other side. If you haven't done so already, pull that toe towards your face. Good. Whew, all right. Perfect. Weights down. So we're now going to do toes to sky, similar to what we just did prior, but instead of our legs being wide, they're going to be right underneath us. Squatting down. If you can't reach the ground, that's okay. Maybe you just go to your knees. Maybe you have a little bit more, but your chest is up the whole time. So it's forcing you into like a deep squat. So from there, you're going to again jump or just reach up to the sky, back down again. It's all about those level changes. Okay. All right, let's go. 15. You don't have to jump. Good. Get low. Whew. All right. Going back to that single leg RDL, that march. All right, we're gonna grab our dumbbells. Whew. All right, here we go. 10 on each foot. Pop the toe, press the hips back. Let's go. Overly exaggerating that big toe towards your shin. Good. Shoulders are back. Other leg. Almost there. Awesome. All right. Whew. We've got toes to sky. 15, and then we have just one more set of 2 exercises. Well, 2 of those, but one more of those. Here we go. 3, 2. All right, let's go. 15. Good. Okay. Nice work. Last one, guys. So this last one, if you have a band and you want to use it, I didn't like list it in the thing of what we can use, but this last one, if you have like a band or like a elastic one, you can use that. We're going to do monster walks. Okay. You don't have to have it. It's not a requirement. It's not a big deal. If you're going to put it on, put it above the knees. Okay. Above the knees. So I'll put it on just to show you. But again, remember, if you don't have one, don't worry about it. Or if it takes too long to get it on, don't worry about it. All right. So we're going to do monster walks. You're going to hold your dumbbells. Where are my dumbbells? Okay. You can either hold 1 or 2, bow down your right side or at your chest. You're going to start farther back. Pull the legs open if you have the band. So you're pulling them open, but keep them in line with your hips. Don't like pigeon toe it or anything like that. Okay. So you're in line, your core is engaged. You're holding on your dumbbells here or here, and you're going to monster walk 10 steps. Okay. Forward and or backwards. However, you can do it multiple. Okay. Just get 10 steps in. Okay. Actually, let's do 2 for 1. So do 20 steps if you're counting each one. Okay. Again, if you don't have your band on, not a big deal. You're just going to have a little bit wider of a stance. Okay. Like this. And you're just going to be walking forward and backwards. Okay. Until you get your 20 steps in. Good. Everyone good? All right. So let's get that in and then we'll do our squat jacks. Here we go. Get nice and low and walk it out. Good. You can hold it at your chest, or if you're holding 2, or if that hurts your back, put it down by your side. Okay, I'm relying on you guys to count for me because I just messed that up completely. Talking too much. You got it. Come on. Keep that core nice and strong though. Make sure that there's no low back pain. You're just getting nice and low in it. If you have to go a little wider. Okay, good. So from now here, we're going to go into a squat jack. So we can either have our hands behind, let's do our hands behind our head. So we'll get into that squat. We're going to kind of open it up, close it back up again, stay bent. If you need to not be jumping, step, step. Okay, so you're staying bent. You're just not jumping out. Okay, we're going to do 15 of those. Here we are. 3, 2, 1, get low. Let's go. Good. Good. All right. Breathe. Okay, guys. Last round through. Grab your weights. If you need a breather, that's fine. All right. So I'll show you what the band looks like in case you need it. Otherwise, if you don't need it, you can go if you want. All right. Good. Woo, yeah. The band definitely makes it burn. Okay, so if you want, you can leave the band on. You don't have to. You can take it off. Just makes this next one tricky. All right. So here we go. We got our 15 squat jacks. Hands behind the head. Mine are going to look crazy. They're not going to be good because of this band, but you do the best you got. Okay, here we go. Squat low. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Last 15. Come on, get low. Oh, yeah. Whew, embracing that burn. Nice job. Hopping out of that. Whew. All right. I want you to just kind of stand there and get a completely floppy leg. So allow it to just jiggle and shake, okay? That one leg, let it jiggle and shake, get it loose. Now switch over to the other side, let it jiggle and shake. Whew. Okay, try to get it nice and relaxed. Send it some love. All right, let's do, if you have your wall nearby or a bed or something, let's do a little bit of a quad stretch. So bring one heel up, drop the knee down, breathe. So you're drawing your heel a little bit towards your booty. Gently relax that, put it down, other side. Dropping that knee down. Whew. Gently put that foot down. Awesome. Let's do one more stretch. One heel up, press those hips back. Feels familiar. Get that hamstring stretched out a little bit. Nice and slow. Bring it back up. Other foot. If your hips or your booty is needing some love, you can go into pigeon, which is where you're going to bring your foot in front, slide the back leg back, and hold. So it looks something like that. You can do one of these. That is a wonderful stretch for those hips. And it feels good. Awesome. All right, guys. I love you so much. Thank you for joining me today.